Well, hey, howdy, hey, welcome to Disney Night Live and happy Saturday, everybody.
Aloha.
Aloha. What's happening?
It feels like we've been off forever.
Well, we took 2-week break, but we had a show last weekend, so
I know, but it feels like it's been forever since last week.
Right. It's only been a week, but I missed you.
I know.
You know?
Well, you have to. You must have put yourself into a turkey coma.
That's probably what it was. He just woke up from it.
I slept so well after my Thanksgiving meal. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I did the old hand in the pants remote.
Right.
That was it. It. Jasper, please don't use that as a drop. Please.
Before we went live, we were Don, Jay, and I were talking about, Thanksgiving and kind of how we prepare and what we ate and what we did and our different methods for cooking, the turkey. So anybody tuning in here, let us know, kind of like what you have, what are the foods you have, what's the tradition, what's your favorite thing to eat on Thanksgiving, and hopefully everybody had a nice Thanksgiving. Hello to Lily from Michigan. How's it going?
Lily, you're going to be here soon, I hear.
Lily's going to be in Florida.
What dates are you in the park, Lily?
Yeah, let us know so we can bug you.
So we can bug you. We're Disney Night Live. We're streaming live every Saturday at 8 p.m. We're all over social media, and if you can, please share us out. The goal is to get as many people to watch as they can, and because we love the engagement.
Yeah, but not just watch. Anybody listening as a podcast, we love you guys. Thank you. Please give us a 5-star review and a rating. That helps the show go to the top.
Some of these.
Yo.
Yeah, some of those.
Saeed.
I put out a new podcast episode. Last week's live stream is now a audio podcast. So last week's episode is now up, available for downloading and listening and all that good stuff. Kim says, you know how I do it. Traditional roast turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, all the other fun stuff. Yeah. Well, I'm part of that. So I know how we do it.
I want to hear from the audience because we brined our turkey for 2 whole days. So let it just soak all that up like a sponge and perfection.
What Kim was saying, maybe we should brine the turkey this year, and we didn't do it. But so what do? You get like a brine bag and stick it in the fridge? How do you brine it?
Ask Chris. He does all. This is the best thing about Thanksgiving. Other than coming in to like whip up some mashed potato or make the orange goo, it's his holiday. I am hands off. I don't have to do a thing. It's wonderful. I just sit back, watch TV, play with the dog, and let him be a mad scientist in there all day. And
I need a Chris. I have a Kim. But I would like.
I purposely married somebody who cooks because I didn't before, and I eat this way.
Kim can cook. Yeah. Kim says, except David, he does all the turkey prep. Lily says, I'm going to Epcot and Hollywood Studios on Sunday and Tuesday, Mickey's Party on Thursday, and Animal Kingdom on Friday. Sweet. So that's the plan.
I have a Pixie Pass, so if you want someone to ride Tower of Terror with you, I can't go on the weekends. I go on the weekdays.
So we have what I would call a galley kitchen. Our kitchen is not big enough for 2 people to walk by each other.
Okay, yeah. I got you. So like a
oven on one side, sink on the other. And one of my firm rules at Thanksgiving is when I'm cooking, everyone stays out of the kitchen.
Oh my God, Kim yelled at her family several times because, especially when everything's coming out, that crucial timing moment when everything's finishing and you got to get it to the table, and everyone's deciding like where to sit, what they want to drink, and Kim's like, "Everybody, sit down. If you're not helping, sit down."
I have to say, as much as I miss my family and doing a traditional Thanksgiving, there's something to be said for Thanksgiving for two.
Yeah.
There is something really nice about not having to put in all of the holiday
There's no
effort.
pressure because it's just the same people that live there all the time. Thanksgiving is the meal that has the most pressure for me behind it. Everything is about timing. And once that turkey's out, like Don, you said before we went live, and you let that thing sit for like a half hour, let it come to, and then you're carving, but then you're doing all these other things. Kim said she lost her turkey for real. You did. It was great though, because sometimes you just have to yell at people to get out of the way.
So you ever watch the cook shows where they perfectly fillet the breast off of the carcass?
Yes. Yes.
This year was the first year I got, I was like, okay, fillet knife, here we go. We're going to go down the breastbone, along the ribs. And it's like the whole thing come off of one piece.
Right.
Like,
nice piece.
And then you just do it at a, bias, slice her up at a bias.
I did that as well.
Took the carving knife, slid the knife under the whole thing, and transferred it right to the platter.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. I used an electric knife, but the same thing. I went as close to the bone and down, and then take that whole thing off, and you do nice little, pieces, and each piece has skin on it. So some people don't like the skin, but each piece I made sure had skin on it, and then they could choose whether or not they want to eat it.
Also, originally we were going to have dinner at 1:00. We had a slight mishap, and I had to push dinner back 2 hours. And one of my Thanksgiving tradition is I sharpen the knives I use. I'm going to make sure they're as sharp as can be before they touch the turkey.
Yeah. Oh, you have to.
Oh, it was growing up, that was one of my jobs. I had to sharpen the carving knife to make, otherwise my father would try carving, he'd just grab a knife out of the drawer and start carving away, and we would have shredded turkey.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It gets all like ripped up and weird. Yeah. You got to make sure they're sharp. I mean, the electric knife works pretty well, especially the turkey's so hot, you can use like a nice fork and that, but if you want to get in there with a turkey, you've got to kind of just do it, and you might risk burning your fingers, but you've got to rip some legs off and some wings and stuff. And so I plated all of it, but
no one likes my analogies each year. You're basically doing an autopsy. You want this stuff fresh. You don't want chunks flying everywhere.
No.
I don't know why I bring up an autopsy at the Thanksgiving table. I don't
like
get
formaldehyde.
I mean, I guess I do cut it in the Y shape and do remove and do the whole thing. But I do want to ask everybody, because we're talking about how delicious and that all preparation. We are now 96 hours, 4 evenings since we had our Thanksgiving. Who else, hands up, is sick of turkey?
Oh God, we had it again for dinner tonight.
We had Chinese food for dinner. We're gonna have turkey again tomorrow.
Yeah, so I'm done. We had turkey Thanksgiving yesterday and today, and I'm done.
I'm noticing a trend, because as a DoorDasher, Thursday, a lot of alcohol deliveries. Yesterday, dead. Today, dead. But around 5 p.m., all of a sudden, I'm noticing this uptick in Chinese and pizza. Chinese and pizza.
Colton got a sub from Wawa tonight, and Kim and I had leftovers again, and I'm done. Matter of fact, after Thanksgiving, and then after eating, I was with the turkey all day, and I'm like, I smell like turkey, and it's in my nose. The house smells like turkey, and I'm done.
Coming out of my pores.
It's everywhere. There's so much aromatics and stuff going on, but I'm like,
and we're all at that point where there's turkey, and all the good stuff is gone. There's like some green bean casserole and maybe some yams left, and some cold potatoes but no gravy.
Kim wants to know if we can feed the leftover deer, the turkey to our deer that we feed outside. I'm making sauce and meatballs tomorrow. I'm craving it. Yeah, we need to change.
If they have canine teeth, you can feed it to them. If they don't have the canines, don't feed it.
You can't have turkey. Yeah, deer. I don't think eat turkeys. That's funny.
I learned a lot about deer last summer in Texas when we had the deer out at the house, and they would come and they would eat the oats out of our hand. It was the craziest thing. Now I'm wondering, hey, let's put some turkey in there and see if we can turn them cannibal.
Hey, Andrew.
Andrew, how are you?
Hey, Andrew.
We're just recapping our Thanksgiving, Andrew. We hope you had a good one, and we're all done with turkey. I can actually go for Chinese food, Don. That's a good. Yeah, I would love Chinese food right now. Oh, man.
I went with boneless spare rib.
Yeah, that's good stuff right there.
I never eat McDonald's.
The fabulous Miss Marie went with the sesame chicken.
Nice, another good pick.
I was out with my dad. Let's say when I was with my yesterday, after days of turkey, I was all of a sudden McDonald's, which never smells good, smelled really good. I pulled in and got a Big Mac, and it's like it's not turkey.
I'm done with all that stuff.
Yeah.
Speaking of our podcast and our audience, let's talk about DMagicWorld.com, our sponsor, which is the 24/7 streaming, Disney music station, playing two different Disney stations. One is the parks music and attractions and all that, and then the other is the Disney movie music. But our shows are played on D-Magic World on several days of the week at full length. But so if you're listening on D-Magic World or you hear our podcast, again, we always want you to write into us and let us know what your thoughts are, on the show, how your Thanksgiving was, what's your favorite thing to eat. Are you done with turkey by now? But we always like to tell our audience to head over to dmagicworld.com for just the best streaming Disney music of all time. They do a terrific job keeping that going. And when I say 24/7, it is 24/7. You could just go and check it out, whatever you want to do, whatever time of the day or night, and have some Disney with you. So please check out dmagicworld.com, and tell them if you heard about them through us, let them know we sent you.
And he's killing on the Christmas music right now.
Oh my God, loving it. Yeah, it's terrific.
And it really is. And it's just the right mix. It's not like one of those CDs you buy at the store where it's just a random mix. He's got the perfect mix in and out going.
Yeah.
Everybody head to D-Magic World.
I heard the Epcot World Celebration the other day, but so he's changing it up with, the stuff that he normally plays, but then some of the Disney Christmas stuff, from the parks or from around the world mixed in. And then was it during the week at work, maybe Thursday or Wednesday when I was working from home? I always love that Hollywood Studios background music. So you'll hear some of that, right? That old timey music. Just the best, Disney station ever.
That Sunset Boulevard loop is one of my favorites to use.
Yeah.
So I was friends with Santa for the last 2 days.
Lucky.
Let's see something. Let's see if I can.
So I was friends with Santa the last 2 days. The first day they had just a radio station that was playing Christmas music, and I was like, I don't like this Christmas music. But I was smiling, and today I found the radio that was broadcasting. I was like, "Ooh, you have a Bluetooth option." And that all of a sudden, I was streaming my Christmas music for Santa. I was like, "There you go."
Nice.
And I do have some Disney on one of my playlists.
Look at that puppy.
There's Santa right there with a pup.
Look at that puppy. I want you to pet the puppy.
That is Zaya.
Zaya?
So
yep. She's a box. She is a boxer, but I don't know what type of boxer. And she was less than a year old, and her mommy brought her in to get her baby's first Christmas picture with Santa.
I love it. Both Santa and Zaya look great.
Santa, I have a puppy that needs her first picture with Santa. We may have to drive up your way.
Yeah, because he lives near Santa.
The Santa has two more gigs that I'm gonna make sure he's. I kind of do security for Santa, make sure
he's
that
safe.
The mobs don't rush him.
Wait,
hey Mike, what's up?
Is that movie Red One about you, Santa's bodyguard?
Mike, yeah, we hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. We did too. We were just kind of again recapping on that and saying how much we are all stuffed.
I don't know what it was about the year. The fact that I had that glitch real early, when we tripped the breaker and didn't realize it. But the food just came out so good. Everyone that I had over the house was like, "This was your best Thanksgiving yet." So
it's probably because it set off the normal timing of everything. And then,
they even said the green bean casserole was. What did you do this year that was different? What did you do? I was like, nothing.
Yeah,
but
that little hiccup made it better.
Yeah.
In the recipe it says a dash of pepper. I may have put a dash and a half in. I don't know.
Over peps.
You know, I love pepper. I cook pepper on everything.
Yeah, I love pepper as well.
I like spice.
Yeah. We're going to talk a little bit about some more Disney news stuff, just some, things that are going on. And then we're going to, I realized last week too, I have to apologize, Shay, we never got into your photos from Magic Kingdom.
Oh yeah, no worries. I'm going back to Magic Kingdom on Tuesday. I'll be back next week with lots more.
Yeah, so we can go through those today.
Yeah, I do have a couple Universal things to drop in real quick for the audience.
You want to talk about the Universal?
I have a rumor and I have a prediction.
Ooh, okay.
So the rumor I'm hearing here is it's the rumor that's going around Orlando, the city beautiful, is that while the theme park itself is coming to a complete build, they did not build enough parking. They're realizing too late that we may have far fewer spots than we need to pack this park full, and so this summer could be an epic headache getting to the park.
Some congestion probably, huh?
Lots and lots, because people are going to have to park at the regular structures and take the bus down Epic Way to get to the park. And so we'll see how this first summer goes. And I have a prediction. I'm going to, what is today? It's the last day of November 2024.
Yep.
Wicked has done so well and continues to do well. And the fever pitch for it, people love it. The second one comes out next year. It's going to do twice as well. I am predicting that at Universal Islands of Adventure, the Lost Continent will become Shiz/Oz.
Really?
And Wicked will take that place in the park.
I like it.
I really think that's coming.
About Wicked. Yeah.
People love it, but I think it's one of those cultural things now, and it ties to Wizard of Oz and all of it. I think that unused section of the park is going to become Wicked.
Yeah, that could be. I mean, I'm just thinking about this epic parking failure and how you could underestimate.
How do you do that? How do you not take that into account when you are building?
Yeah.
How does the city planners look at that and go, okay, what's your attendance? What's your projected?
Yeah, what's your capacity?
And because they don't have a
capacity
parking. Because I'm really surprised they didn't build in a parking structure for the park. So
so capacity, workers, right?
No, and it's a 2-mile drive. It's a 2-mile drive from the rest of the resort.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens, traffic-wise, attendance-wise, what goes on here.
Yeah. I'm getting old, so you'll have to remind me. Did we talk about Muppets Theater and
last week?
Yeah,
we talked about it last week. Okay.
Yeah, we talked about that. It's out in the podcast now. So that was last week's live stream. We did.
I'm so worried by when they say preserve Muppet Vision 3D. What that means is Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I'm really nervous. That's what they mean.
Yeah. If it was something I liked, I'd be upset. I'm not a huge fan of the Muppets.
I don't want
to see it go, but I think the retheming of the Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster could be a lot of fun with the Muppets theme.
I think it's going to work great.
Yeah, so, you know,
that is one of the 3 rides that I've been evacuated out of.
Rock and Roller Coaster.
Muppets 3D theater.
for your behavior, or because it broke down?
The smoke generators that were in the wall got stuck in the on position and was filling the theater with smoke, so they evacuated us.
Yeah, that's not good. Nobody could see anything. They're like, hey, Sweetums has to come out with a fan.
Yeah. Just say it's part of the show.
Yeah.
And one of the other attractions that I've been evacuated out of was the American Experience. They brought the lights up, they shut the curtains and said, for your safety, please make your way to the exit. And we're like, okay, what's going on?
Yeah. Adios.
And the last one was Winnie the Pooh. If it's not a thrill ride, I'm going to get evacuated. I'm waiting to get evacuated off the merry-go-round next.
We got evacuated on Test Track. That was the one, and it was right before the launch outside. So we had a long walk to get out of there. But they did a good job. But yeah, that was interesting to see that, how they get you out of that position, out of the cars, off the ride.
Yeah.
And
I remember the very first time I ever did an evac. It was all the way back in 1995 when Indiana Jones opened, and it was at the Bridge Park. And they come and they evacuate you, and they turn the lights off, and they walk you through, and you get to see everything. And it's funny when they flick the house lights on, and the magic is blown, and you go, "This is all blacklight paint and a few things scattered around. The illusion is amazing, but when the stage lights come on, the impressive level goes, whoa.
Here, like, I can't believe it looks like this while you're actually on it.
Would you see plywood sets being held up by like wood studs, like at the back of a theater?
The cast members got upset with me because I was like, Marie, stand over there in Winnie the Pooh. I was like, stand in front of there. Let me get a picture. And then all of a sudden, everyone wanted to do the same thing.
Right, yeah.
And technically, we were backstage, and they didn't want us to take pictures.
Yeah. They said, oh, crap. And you were like, no, Pooh.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? Again, that bear has an attraction kill count. If that thing broke down, I'd be afraid. I'm living 5 Nights at Freddy's Pooh style.
I want to see that movie where, I guess, when they lost the rights on it, and somebody made the movie like a horror film. It
was so bad.
Was it bad?
It was hilariously bad.
Yeah.
Bad funny.
That's why I want to see it.
Just remember, Joe.
It was just stupid. Yeah. I'm still sad about Mr. Toad all these years later.
But you see what Mr. Toad has tied up in his trunk.
He's riding them around.
Don, you get me. You get me.
That's like Goodfellas when they got the guy in the trunk. Mom, we didn't hit a knife. We hit a deer. For the hoof, you know?
Mom, we need a knife. I hit a bear.
Yeah, I'm trying not to go to Pulp Fiction right now.
Yeah.
And the scene I want, but
I love Pulp Fiction.
It's one of the best movies ever, man.
Oh yeah.
We have completely away from Christmas
topic.
We went on Thanksgiving. No, we do. Yeah, no. I mean, listen.
We're talking about Pulp Fiction now,
right? And
these are my favorite episodes. We just kind of we're here over
there. Disney's Lakeshore Lodge has been announced. So if you guys recall, they started the footprint for
Reflections.
Reflections, a Lakeside Lodge. Now it's Disney's Lakeshore Lodge, announced as the next Disney Vacation Club destination. For those of you who do not know where this is, it is right near Fort Wilderness.
It's on the grave of why can't
was it River Country?
Name?
River Country.
River Country, right?
Yep, River Country was killed by an amoeba.
By an amoeba, right?
Actually, it was 9/11. It was 9/11. People, that
Shut
park.
Down.
Well, the problem with that park was it was going to take so much. The cost of bringing that park up to code was going to cost more than building a new one. Yeah. So they used 9/11 as an excuse to just
like room service.
Yeah.
Disney passed a LoRa code. Any water that was used for recreation, human recreation, had to be filtered. Because unfortunately there was a number of deaths due to this parasite that got into their bloodstream and eventually into the brain. So Florida said, "Nah, we're not going to have that happen anymore." So now it has to be filtered. If you have a water park, it has to be filtered.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to build this beautiful DVC resort there, and it's expected to open sometime in 2027.
Well, we've seen concept art that had a lot of Pocahontas stuff in it.
So yeah, it did. I mean, so I'm going to bring up just the one sketch that they have on it.
So my question for the audience is, what IP are they going to tie to this new hotel?
So it does have a nice feel to it. My only concern is, does it look like the Poly Island Tower a little too much?
Well,
they're going to use the plans. They're going to, just like they use the plans for the Grand Floridian, Animal Kingdom, and Fort Wilderness all have the same lobby.
Yeah.
Right. And is this too much DVC now? So are they building so much because they can make money off DVC members by buying contracts or selling contracts versus just regular rooms, rack rate rooms?
I have a thought, but I want you guys to go first.
Yeah, I mean, the Island Tower is DVC. So this is another resort, so...
Because Dave, you just said something that I'm working on for the Skipper Show, and this really started with Michael Eisner. You say, is DVC becoming too much? I think the hotels used to support the theme parks. Now the theme parks support the DVC. The Disney World Resort is a hotel / rent vacation rental that support that theme park supports.
And it makes sense for Disney to let DVC manage and run it because they get their money up front.
Right.
They're like, okay, you guys are building it well. Right. Take a look at the cabins at Fort Wilderness. Turn them all over to DVC.
They did, right? Yeah. Did they do all of them to DVC, or did they keep some of them?
I'm pretty sure DVC will rent some out.
Yeah,
right.
But that DVC rents out the rooms. If they're not occupied, DVC will rent the room to you.
So they didn't keep any of the cabins before they started redoing them, like the way they were. So whether they're DVC allotted to DVC or not, they still got rethemed.
Those old cabins here in Orlando are popping up on Marketplace all the time now. It's hilarious.
Oh, I know. I've looked at them and see the prices on them and stuff.
Yeah, I thought I should have got one right when they came out. But
it would be really neat to own one.
Yeah,
Well, it would have been nice. If we had more property, it would have been great to put one on our property as a guest house.
Right, and then you just run water and power to it, right? And you've got a working home.
You don't charge the people staying there very much for the power of the water,
You put
a little coin out.
When the family comes, it's like, okay, out to
Cousin Eddie's out
house.
there, instead of the RV.
Or you make it, make it the Skipper Jay's den.
See, I actually looked at it and thought about that. Was like, This could be
the skipper's den.
Yeah, this could be this could be my room, basically. This is my room.
Well, the Lakeshore Lodge is coming, whether people like it or not. Again, it's DVC. It is targeted for 2027. Let's see. It's calling for about 900 units. So a combination of Disney Vacation Club villas and hotel rooms. Disney plans to continue moving forward the addition of the hotel rooms. Dedicated to Vacation Club Resort. So,
and this is exclusive.
When I saw the concept art, the first thing that come to my mind was an Adirondack. Remember the Adirondack Lakeside resorts,
right?
The typical A-frame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like, okay. Maybe that's where they're getting their theming from. Because I was worried about it being too close to the Wilderness Lodge.
No, but it's far enough out. I don't think either one will interact with each other.
Yeah, would the theming bleed over? Would they? But I can see it. Again, even the materials to me, it screams Adirondack.
So maybe the good mix is kind of a cross between everything. Wilderness, because it's right around Wilderness Lodge. Then you've got on the same area Contemporary and Bay Lake, right? And then you're going further to Poly. So maybe an in between theming. This plan is supposed to include or rumored to include a restaurant theme to Princess and the Frog, as well as a large pool complex. And possibly a lazy river.
How does the Princess and the Frog that's in Louisiana end up in the lakes? I don't know. They're just grasping that money at that point. They're like, we have this great IP that we want to use.
Mm-hmm. See, that was my question for the audience, and I wonder what the audience thinks. What IP do you think reflect or whatever this is going to be?
Lakeshore Lodge.
What IP is going to be tied to it? Because
how about The Shining?
IP.
Ooh,
that's a theming that Disney doesn't.
I would stand. And then you pick. They do Shining.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Dude, I will meet and greet the O'Grady twins.
Well, they already snuck that IP into Toy Story.
Oh, it's in every
the rug.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
the rug from Toy Story. Now I'm getting old again. From
brain fart.
The rug from The Shining is in the Toy Story line.
Yeah, Toy Story, right? Sid.
Yeah,
right. Sid was.
There's actually an obscure reference to Shining in every Pixar film if you look for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Someone at that studio really loves that film.
The Shining. Yeah. Easter eggs are the best. In other Disney Vacation Club resort news, the Poly Island Tower is set to open next month, December 17th. So I saw pictures. Hey, did you see the pool's filled?
Good. It is looking
good. I like it at night with the lights on. It look good.
And again, back to DVC running the resort. It's funny. I know someone out there is thinking it. 5 years for Tron, 5 years for Guardians. A year and a half to build a brand new DVC hotel right on the lakefront.
Big resort. Yeah,
they got that done fast.
And they were taking a beating from people staying at Poly because of the construction there. And a lot of people, judgment was out early, but I like to reserve judgment until it's done. And I think it is coming along nicely. And from the things I've seen from, the photos of the rooms and all that, and those gathering spaces, it looks great.
I think they said like the transition from Bay Lake to Contemporary, it's going to do the same thing. It's going to have that beautiful transition. It's going to be like it's going to be like the parks. It's going to be like walking from one land to the next, except you're going from the old Poly to the grown-up adult Poly.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we love. I mean, Colton's new favorite resort is Bay Lake Tower now. Yeah. I mean, he loves it, and it's because it's right next to the Contemporary. talk about running the DVC. I mean, Bay Lake is run really well.
Yeah,
we really enjoy staying there. I'm looking forward to seeing. This is Disney's best kept secret is what these rooms are going to look like at Bay Lake because they're refurbing them. And I belong to a Facebook Bay Lake Tower group, and it's funny people staying there and taking photos, like spying, like all the stuff that's out in the parking lot coming in. Someone saw like a swivel chair and like, ooh,
I love how we all detective this stuff. We all look at a picture like it's a Zapruder film.
But they're not releasing anything.
I do it too, though. I do it too. I go on my phone. I zoom in real humble.
It's quiet.
The first image search.
Kim says, "How does the pool look at the pot?" It looks nice, Kim. I mean, it's not fully complete, but the pool's got water in it, and
I'm just saying,
the concrete is all put it.
If you guys book that in a room at that new resort, I'm gonna pretend that you guys adopted me. I'm just gonna stay on the couch.
I just want to know: has it been confirmed there will be alcohol and pineapples?
There will have to be alcohol in pineapples. Let's see. Let me see if I can find a nice picture of this pool with water. Because Kim said, "What's it look like?" And I said, "It looks nice." I know where to go for that.
I just saw it on
Tiki Man.
Yes.
Yeah, Steve Seifert. Yeah. So let's look. Let's look.
Steve's site is a great site. I love it.
Oh, it's terrific.
It's just the perfect little bit of poly every time I go to it.
Yeah. It says, what's on your mind? Where's my search?
While you're doing that, in other news, anybody who knows anything about a hit and run crash involving a golf cart at Fort Wilderness yesterday morning, please?
No.
Authorities know. Someone aggressively crashed into a back of a golf cart on Fort Wilderness property on purpose.
Really?
Yes, it was at the four-way stop. Car approached a golf cart aggressively, turned off its lights, and then turned on their high beams and struck it at high speed. It ejected the entire family from the golf cart and pinned the father under the cart. Another family member fractured their leg, requiring surgery, was sent to the ICU with brain bleed and other injuries. Car involved is believed to be a Hyundai Genesis or Aston Martin. Wow, that is getting those two mixed up. But yeah, it was done on purpose. These people are hurt. So if you know anything or have heard anything about a crash at Fort Wilderness, please let the authorities hear.
Yeah. Kim, if you can see, this is from Steve Seifert and Elizabeth Seifert, because Elizabeth was there or still is there, and she was taking photos. So this is the pool area. There is, let's see, here's another photo of it, so you get an idea of it from this angle. I think it looks great.
It's beautiful, Dave. Like I said, I'm gonna piggyback on you guys to get in there.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you can see the jacuzzi.
I am riding your tiki coattails.
Yeah, and I want to give full credit to our friends Steve and Elizabeth over at.
What I said real quick about that picture is it actually looks like Hawaii. That pool.
It looks beautiful.
It looks like somewhere I've stayed in Maui.
Yeah. Kids can go to the lava pool. Tiki Man's Polynesian Village Resort Ohana on Facebook. Again, Steve and Elizabeth Seifert, terrifically run group and people. So that is that. Let's hopefully that if we spread the word, we can find the person that hit this golf cart. Yeah, really,
members of this family were seriously injured. So
not cool. Let's spread the word. No bueno.
Yeah.
No bueno.
The pool does look good. I love it. I'm excited for it. We're gonna dive into Jay's photos. I'm just gonna grab a beer from my beer fridge before we do that. But Jay, you were at Magic Kingdom last week, was it?
I was at Magic Kingdom last week. Or 2 weeks ago. I didn't go last week because I avoided the holiday crowd like crazy. Right. But now that everyone's gone, I'm going back Tuesday morning to. I'm going to go spend the morning at Magic Kingdom and the early afternoon at Studios and trying to get as much Christmas stuff in as I can.
Yeah, don't blame
So the other day I was going through pictures, and lo and behold, here's a picture of Skipper Jay at the Tap House. And I thought, when was the last time I was at the Tap House? And the answer was too long ago.
Dude, we need to go. We need to go.
We need to go to the Tap House.
I'm renewing my annual pass
because I need some blood red.
What is the beer you guys get? You get is it a cider and a beer?
Blood orange cider, and Dave, I kid you not, it is my favorite alcoholic beverage here in Florida.
Yummy.
It's a local brewery. It's
their pretzel just got bumped up into first place after the dismal pretzel we had at the Hangar Bar when the people stole my credit card information.
Yeah. That's also no bueno.
The conversation we need to Don Russell. This is a conversation we need to do in a future episode. What is up with Walt Disney World food?
Well, yeah, we have to talk about
it's
that.
On the decline.
Disneyland.
Let's save that for a future episode, but that is something we need to talk to the audience about.
We have a quick. We have a video here that we could start off with this of Jay being entertained by Chip and Dale on his visit to the Magic Kingdom. How cute. We were muted, so we couldn't chat during that. But what were they doing? Looking at ducks, Jay?
They were just kind of hanging out, being mischief. It's been 2 weeks. I don't remember. No, they're just out there at Liberty Square at Rope Drop, and they are adorable to watch together because they just. And I haven't seen them do the same show twice.
Right.
You guys know I rope drop Liberty Square every time.
Yeah. Kim says Magic Kingdom food is the worst of all parks. We should. It's a great topic.
We need to circle back to. If we start now, this is going to be a 3-hour show.
Yeah, we won't get off.
Because I was just going to say, except for the cheeseburger egg rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, there's things you could find, but it's a show, and maybe we do a 4-parter.
The declining quality of edible.
Well, I see a bracket show coming up where we put all the snacks on the brackets again.
Cheeseburger spring roll wins.
Back to the
Anatole with Anatole.
Well, we got the Sweet 16. March is coming.
Skipper Jay provided us with some really nice photos as well that I forgot to get to last week. So let's do it now. I mean, this is Christmas in the Magic Kingdom, and you're taking these with an iPhone?
With an iPhone 11, yeah.
An iPhone 11, and are you editing them, or they're
I edit them. I edit them a little bit. I check the exposure and contrast. I do a little bit.
Okay.
But
they look great.
No, it's. One of the great joys in life is being able to pop down in the mornings at Rope Drop and get some great pictures with the crowd spun around. Yeah. This is around the Christmas tree.
Kim says that's so pretty. It really is.
This is why I love Rope Drop. See, there is nobody around.
No. These guys are a lot of fun.
Yeah, and then our audience, you guys know what 50s Disney film that those toy soldiers originate from?
March of the Wooden Soldier?
Nope.
Oh, I'm wrong.
It started in that. It started in that Funicello.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Those nutcrackers are very Mary Blair, Kim says.
Babes in Toyland.
Oh, Babes in Toyland.
Oh, you remember Babes in Toyland with the dapper dads?
Babes in Toyland was a remake of the March of the Wooden Soldiers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I should have got some video of them singing.
Singing. So I was just going to get into this. One of the great things about the Dapper Dans is how they're connected to the speakers in Main Street, right?
Yeah,
and the
their microphones.
The sound quality is awesome. I mean, so they're really good at what they do, and they're singing and their harmonization. But the way it comes through and that you could hear it that well, I love it.
I gotta say, what I really love about Christmas time in the Kingdom is it doesn't feel overdone. It doesn't feel in your face. It's spread out the right amount, even though it's on everything. It's not like walking into a store where Christmas is here. It's
not like Santa threw up.
It's just everything spread out perfectly in the Kingdom.
Right. Beautiful.
By the train step on the train station, second floor is such a great place to take pics. It's right at that one of the tree in the middle of the hub.
So this is, out of all the photos, it's not that I don't like the rest of them, but this is yeah. And this is our background for tonight.
Yeah, you know what? I saw it through the gate, and I just took a picture and loved it.
Yeah, it's a terrific photo. Puts it all in perspective.
Yeah. It looks like how can we not have? I feel bad. Dawn's like gone. We can't see Dawn at all.
Dawn will be back soon.
Okay.
For those who are tuning in for the Dawn OnlyFans, you'll see him in a minute after we're done with the photos. Please send the money.
The Skipper J at.
Blink twice if you're okay.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Hold on, I have an idea here. There we go. Now,
now we can't see Dave.
I know. That tree is gorgeous.
Nobody needs to see this.
That's how I feel every minute of the day.
I look like one of those marching wooden soldiers.
I know I live in a car crash, but I show up every week anyway.
It's all good. We're happy to have it. This is amazing. I know Jay does some great photos, right, Kim?
You know what? Check out my Instagram if you guys want. It's really just my pictures of the parks that I'm using for a future project.
What's your handle?
Jungle Skipper J it's Jungle Skipper J on Instagram.
Right. So .onlyfans. Fans only.
Santa fans only.
Cougars.com.
I'm always so worried we're gonna say too much.
That's the story of my life. It's always the play of light. Like Jay's rope dropping and getting the morning light. The pictures I sent you were just. The lights were just coming on twilight, and
which is
the sky is darker. The sky is darker, so it's a different look.
Let's see if I can find those. Yeah, Kim says, Jay, you got a great eye. He's got two great eyes, Kim.
Yeah, one's better than the other, but that's age.
Oh, I went to the wrong thing here. I got so many screens, and just for fun, I added an iPad in front of me because life's not confusing enough. I'm an idiot.
Hey, that's my life.
But you're a likable idiot.
Yeah, I try. I found something here. I found something with share screen. Is this gonna work?
I love that pic.
Now, I sent that in because it has the icicle lights.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what? I love the icicle lights, but I don't miss the 6 months of crane.
Well, that's the whole problem with icicle lights.
Right.
Yeah.
Love the icicle lights, but is it worth the crane for 6 months blocking the part of Fantasyland?
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
I never really go into Sir Mickey's, but say I wanted to, there's a crane in the way.
Well, if you wanted to take a picture of Sir Mickey's, then the crane's right by, will be there.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Crane didn't become like a social media character thing.
Oh, here we go. Let's see. Now, Don, you and Marie were at Disney Springs.
Yes.
A couple of weeks ago as well, right?
Yep.
And that was
and
at nighttime?
We went at nighttime to try and get the effects of the lights.
Right. Yeah. What is this area of Disney Springs called?
Now, that is, if you walk the path from the World of Disney to the Coca-Cola store, you're going to go through there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Again, I can't think of the name of it, but it's wonderful on a warm day.
It's where you go when it rains.
Like it. Yeah. Oh, I have a puppy emergency, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry.
All right, go ahead. Let me. I'm just gonna mute you real quick, Jay. There we go.
Now that's Town Square.
This is Town Square. Yeah, it's pretty. It looks great, and again, not overdone. Not gaudy, just pretty.
Yeah.
And this is, of course, because Jay and Don are locals. When they get the ability to do this. Now, this fountain here reminds me of the fountain at Grand Floridian with the penguins, and the one in France in Epcot with the champagne bottles.
Yeah.
Oops. What did I do? Right. Are we still sharing the screen? Oh yeah, good. All right. Poutine. Have you guys tried this poutine?
Actually, if you go to Donnie Marie on the Go, I have a review of the Korean poutine. They have a Korean barbecue poutine.
Oh, yum. That sounds delish.
Yeah. It's one of the first videos I did, so I was a little rusty there.
This is pretty. Is that like a smaller version of the one in Magic Kingdom?
That is the carousel that's always there.
Yeah.
It's permanently, and I'm not going to say it's a smaller version of,
right.
It plays Disney music, but I'm not going to say the horses are the same or any of the paintings are the same, murals.
Or I wonder, like, the significance, if there's any to it, like maybe the one that Walt used to take his girls to, his kids to.
I think I'm not going to, because.
Let's find out.
Yeah.
That's a good thing,
Yeah.
A good if there is significance to it.
Yeah.
Is that the dinosaur restaurant?
Yes, volcano? That is not the dinosaur restaurant. That is Rainforest Cafe with the volcano going off, and of course my iPhone focused on the umbrella, not the volcano.
But it made it look almost as if there's a candle burning in the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah, neat. Oh man, what did I do again? Ah, it's terrible, David. All right, we're back at it. Yeah, here we go. Is this in World of Disney?
This is in World of Disney. Yeah,
that's really
I
cool.
thought that was great. I was like, wow.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
How cute. Some window displays,
now,
Santa's
yeah,
peppers.
they have again, they have you start they have them numbered, and you start and go from right to left, and it tells a story. And
you scan your band?
You can scan your band, and the windows will move.
Okay, nice.
Will animate.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Got some
they had live
here.
entertainment. That band, it was Southern Bound, and boy, they were playing some great Southern rock that night.
Cool. Looks like a beautiful night. Special delivery. Cute. So each window is themed differently.
Yep.
Again, activate upon scanning your band. How cute. And let's see. There's also a video. Let me click on this. See if this works. Nope. Hold on.
Just the fountain in front of the Daily Poutine.
Right. You can hear the Christmas music in the back.
Yeah.
Very cute. Nice. I love it.
So I did take all those pictures and put them to some Christmas music and posted it on Donnie and Marie on the Go.
I was sitting there very quietly.
I had two screens going, and I didn't know you were there. I'm sorry. Are those windows located at World of Disney? Is that
the windows are located at World of Disney.
So Lily, yeah, I mean, if you're heading to Disney Springs, yeah, you can partake in the window displays.
I will say that the holidays at Disney Springs is the best time of the year at Disney Springs.
Now, they always have really good like seasonal food items, drinks.
Yep. We've got the rolling piano person that plays Christmas jingles, and it's
also they have the Christmas tree trail, where they have the Christmas trees spread out all over Disney Springs. You go to the Welcome Center, you get the map, and you go visit each tree, and you put the sticker that corresponds with the location, and then at the end of the night, when you're done doing the trail, they will give you a special prize, and it's free.
You get a. Is it another?
One year it was an ornament. We didn't do it this year, so it was like it was an ornament one year.
Oh, okay. Oh, because I thought like the cookie trail at the end, you get like the special cookie or something. Oh, nice.
Like, I'll do it for a cookie.
Do a lot of things for a cookie. Yeah,
I want a cookie.
Yeah. We haven't even tapped into like the other stuff, but we've run out of time yet again here. An hour always seems to go by fast, but we haven't even tapped in. And we've talked about it in the past, like the Merry Menagerie over at Animal Kingdom and stuff happening at the other parks. But
we'll be back. We'll be back.
So
next week.
We'll be back.
Same week. NTD time, same NTD channel.
Let's take a look at the calendar too, because this is the last Saturday in November, so we've got 3 more Saturdays leading up to Christmas, and then we've got the 28th, and Tuesday is is New Year's Eve.
Are we doing that New Year's Eve party still?
I'm wondering if we should do a New Year's Eve show instead of the 28th.
So
we can talk about it in our group chat.
I'm so down for it. Yeah.
I'm
so down for a New Year's show.
Mm-hmm.
Monday evening, I think Monday is also a Jollywood night at Hollywood Studios, but the fabulous Miss Marie and I will be in Hollywood Studios Monday late afternoon to evening. I'm going to try and get nighttime pictures of Hollywood Studios.
So then you have to leave before the party?
Well, you're supposed to leave before the party, and eventually they'll ask you to,
Okay. Right.
So I gotta say, Dario, but I love the cast members at the party. Have a magical get out.
Yeah. With 2 fingers this way.
Have a magical night. Get out. You didn't pay to be here.
You gotta go. But
well, it's getting dark around 5 o'clock here.
Yeah.
So the party starts at 7. So I'll have 2 hours to get some pictures. We scored reservations to Sci-Fi Drive-In.
Oh, cool!
That's one of the hardest ones to get reservations to now.
Yeah. Nice. All right. Well, yeah, we could chat about that.
Yeah.
Excuse me, next Saturday.
Yeah.
And whatever else comes our way. I could tell you that it's getting dark here early as well and cold. It is 30 degrees here now, and windy. We started putting our outside Christmas lights up today, and we'll finish tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a rough one because I think tomorrow's going to be colder than.
It was so cold today in Orlando. I had to put on a light sweatshirt with my shorts.
Oh, it says right now that it's 67 degrees there, 56.
It's so it's I have to close the window soon.
It's 30 degrees here.
And turn the fire on.
The other one of the whatever morning it was, I woke up. I looked at when I got in the truck. I was like, "Wow, it's cold." I looked and said, "Oh, it says 37 degrees," and there's a little warning on my dashboard that says, "Caution: roads may be icy."
Yeah.
Dude, there was frost on my windshield this morning. I was like, "What is this?"
Yeah. You gotta watch out. No worries, Lily. You enjoy yourself at
have a fantastic, wonderful time here.
Yeah, but
you need a tower chair, buddy. Hit me up.
You get in touch with Jay for that. Watch out for those falling iguanas as well, and we hope everybody enjoys the rest of their weekend. We, as always, thank you for tuning in to Disney Night Live. And check us out all over the place. Our podcast, all of our channel, and all of our other social media outlets and everything else.
The fantastic Now That's Disney page. Come join the Ohana.
Please, come check us out. We're trying to grow it and grow it and grow it. So, but we'll see you next Saturday at 8 p.m. No more turkey for me. And it's going in the garbage. I'm done with it.
If you bring two friends and your friends bring two friends.
It's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
And with that, we'll see you next Saturday. Have a great rest of your weekend, everyone.
All right.